It's Bob Anderson from Factory Direct Modulars with the September 2022 market update report. I have a few things to go over today. Most of them related to things going on in the industry regarding what I'm hoping is a slowdown to the insanity. Interest rates have gone up, as everybody knows. If unless you're living under a rock. Housing prices on the build side have not gone down. Matter of fact, I haven't even seen it topping yet. That's, to be perfectly honest, I haven't even seen it top yet. I know that's contrary to what you may be hearing in the news, but of course, they also tell you in the news inflation's 9%, which is mathematically impossible when gas is 100% increase, food is 30% increase, housing's minimum 30% increase. I mean, those are the three things you need. Cars are up 20-30% too. I mean, transportation, food, shelter, I don't know how it's supposed to be 9% when everything is way above that. But anyways, so what I want to talk about was some statistics that I did here, which is very, very, very interesting in my opinion. There was an article put out in a business magazine recently that said that there was a survey done of home buyers in the last 2 years. This is existing homes, new construction. It's everything. It's not just new construction. It said that 72% of buyers regret the purchase. 72%. I mean, that has to be some kind of a record. I mean, honestly. So they broke down what the reasons were for the regret. Number one reason for regret was paying too much for the house. That was the number one regret, was that they felt they paid too much for the house. I'm going to kind of touch on that here in a minute. Number two was that they felt rushed in the process. I'm the last person that's going to rush anybody to buy a house. If anything, you're going to push me to sell you a house. Those are the top two things. 72% regret. So I'm going to touch on the first one for a second. The greatest regret is paying too much. I grabbed 2 houses that are on my website that are my top 2 selling houses for the last 12 months. My top 2 selling houses for the last 12 months. And I did a search on the internet to find anybody selling the same house that actually listed a price for the house. Okay? So what I found was one dealer, starts with a C. No, that's not Champion for anybody that gets confused. And they had a Cypress Point 2. Okay? So I pulled it out and looked at it, and it is the Cypress Point 2, which is one of my top selling houses. That one and the Double Eagle. So the Cypress Point 2 is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, 1,824 square feet. It's on my wholesalemodulars.net website. Anyways, they had that house listed with a price for $95,000 more than I was selling it for. Exact same house, $95,000 more. And the great part is, if you buy the house from that company with the C, you get to feel like the process was rushed. That's the cool part. You get to feel like it because you're treated like a sheep. So anyways, so let's go to my second most popular house. It's Double Eagle. That is a cape that I have that I've got. Shoot, I think we delivered one this week. I've got 2 more on order. I've got one sitting up in the mountains right now. It's my largest cape that's on my wholesalemodulars.net website. Anyways, that house was listed on a turnkey price from a dealer for $71,000 more than I sell it for turnkey. So I say to myself, pay too much? Yeah, I would regret these situations too. Let me interject one thing about that, okay? If there's people out there wondering if maybe they should buy when the housing prices come down, I'm going to explain something to you. Normally, all these dealers are about $30,000 to $50,000 maybe more than me. Not 95 to 70, not even as low as 15,000. They have to come down a long ways to come to my prices. And our prices are based off of the cost to build the house. Their prices are based off of the market itself. It's 2 totally different things. That's why the gap has gone from, say, $30,000 of my houses versus the street dealers to $70,000 to $95,000 versus the street dealers. It's because they're pricing their houses based off the market. I'm pricing my house based off the cost to build. So this leads to an important point that I'm going to make here. That is, the only way my prices are going to go down is if literally the price to build these homes is going to go down. I don't see that happening. I see these guys having to capitulate their prices way before I see the price of the houses themselves going down, the build cost, that is. You know, the tradespeople that it takes to build these houses, there's less and less of them. I am not a young man. And when I go out on job sites, I'm the youngest guy there. It's not a good situation. So the tradespeople are aging out. There's not people coming in behind them. Without competition, prices just keep doing this and this and this. And of course we have inflation that is real. It's not fake. It's not transitory. And it is going to continue to take my build costs and keep pushing them up from this point forward. So I don't see this part getting better on my end. It will with the street dealers for sure, but I don't see it happening on my end. It's a very important point for me to make, because it leads to my next part of this market update. I sat down because I've been having a lot of activity on the factorydirectmodulars.net website, which I'll talk about that in a minute. And I've had a lot of activity on that. That's all of a sudden started spurring some more orders and things like that. And I sat down and I went, oh crap, I need to figure out where we are. Because we're only designed as an organization to build so many houses a year. And we got punched in the head this past year, and I didn't get in this business to be stressed out. I'm just going to tell you that. I mean, I'm not here to be stressed out. If I want to be stressed out, I'd be back in the mortgage business, making a lot more money. But no, I am in this business to not be stressed out. So knowing that I'm in this business to not be stressed out, and this year has been stressful, I have certain limitations of how many houses we can build as an organization. And I don't plan on expanding the size of my organization because, well, yeah, I've had people offer to come work for me. And, the one problem I can tell you, I've got one in particular, just happened to me a week ago. A guy I know, I am like a mentor to some people too. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I'm going to get the point of a story here. He called me and asked me to help him price out a house that he's got for a potential buyer who happens to be in my area, the potential buyer. But anyways, my area meaning where I live. So I explained to him, okay, you need to, the foundation's going to be this, the crane's going to be this, your heating and air is going to be this. And I'm explaining this to this person that I've known for a long time. And he puts the whole thing together. And then he started asking me about my business. And I told him, I said, well, here's where my business is at. And I don't know how many more years I can do this. And he says to me, maybe you should bring me on and teach me how to do it. And then we can, and then you can ultimately just, walk away and I'll take over Factory Direct Modulars. And I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm going, oh, that's a possibility. In my mind, I'm thinking it. I didn't say that to him. Then we carried on the conversation a little further about his customer and his customer's house. We get to the end, and he says to me, so what do you think? What kind of profit do you think I should put on this house? I said, what? He goes, how much profit do you think I should put in this house? And I said, well, I really think you ought to put, X. And he's like, oh, that's not enough. I said, what do you mean it's not enough? He goes, you can't get a site built house for that kind of price, for that kind of money. I need to charge Y. First of all, why did you ask me then? And second of all, when you capitulated my reasonable profit, which is based off of what site built builders have done for decades, off of a reasonable profit before we had all this insanity. And this person has been in the real estate profession for 20 years. This person I'm having this conversation with, and you tell me that you're not happy with what I told you as a profit, you just told me you shouldn't be running my company. And that's why this company is probably never gonna go beyond me. It's because the wrong people are out there. Everybody's out there for greed and money. I really am not. Anyways, so going back to my point of where do I stand business-wise for 2023, I can tell you as of today, I've already ordered 65% of my total production that I can handle next year. 65%. It's only September. So, yeah. I'll probably be at 100% by the end of the year. And what that means is I just can't do more. I cannot, and I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm not going to stress out my staff. I'm not going to do that. There's people behind me that help me do this. And, we do this business model is for good. There's really good going on here. Look at these prices compared to ours. Anyways, and I have a developer that's come along, and he already wants me to do 5 houses next year with him. But I've put a lot of burden back on him and said, okay, I'll do them, but you're going to have to do X, Y, Z, PDQ, because I'm not going to just throw that on the pile. So, anyways, next, let me talk about 2 things here. FactoryDirectModulars.net. I told you guys I took that website and I created it. I took it and separated it from Wholesale Modulars. and I put it out there like the 1st of August. Well, I didn't even get to the end of August, and I already ordered 2 houses and off that website. That isn't even done. It's still not done. I haven't had time to get it done. I still have floor plans to put on it. I still have houses to price out. I've already ordered 2 houses off that website in less than 30 days. And I have another one that to do. That's just insanity. Another thing is wholesalemodulars.net has an activity report that I get sent to me, and it tells me where it stands, where it ranks from other retailers that sell homes and things like that. And that website, wholesalemodulars.net, as of the 1st of September, is performing 95% better than 95% of the websites and builders out there. 95%, which is tremendous. And it tells me how many people have gone on that website in a month and stuff like that. So I thought, well, let me go see where Factory Direct Modulars is, since I just made that thing active separate as of the 1st of August. Because I went and looked at it then and it was 0. we were at 0%. It's already up over 82%. It's already up over 82%. And let me point something out to everybody here. Part of keeping the cost down for this company is the money that I have to, which i.e. keep the cost down for you buying houses. I have to manage, expenses and stuff. Of course, I have not spent a dollar other than the creation of the websites themselves, which of course I created the websites, but I'm talking about, paying the platform and stuff. I have not spent a dollar advertising either one of these websites or this business since December 2018. And I'm already at 65% of capacity for next year. So, yeah. It's, $0.00 is my advertising budget. There ain't a dealer out there that's got that and running at full capacity. Not a dealer out there. And then even if there is a dealer out there doing that, he's raping and pillaging every person that walks in the door. So, anyways, those are my market updates, just some sentiment things about what buyers have gone through in the last 2 years, where we stand order-wise, where FactoryDirectModulars.net stands as it's starting to step up. It's coming fast. I didn't think it would be as active this quick as WholesaleModulars.net. I really didn't. But it is. It's jumping and humping. And so I see that thing filling up the rest of my production probably for all of 2023. And I'm not a young man, so I can't be doing this much longer. Anyways, that's it from here. And Cookie is somewhere taking a nap. What's new? So I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, message me, email me, whatever. I'll bring you out, show you a house we got being built, whatever. Okay? Everybody have a good day. And remember, I am your advocate. Talk to you later. Bye.